Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu doubling down on his warning that a war with Gaza could be imminent. This time claiming it could happen before Israel's election on Tuesday.
Now, the Prime Minister made the comment hours after returning from a meeting in Russia. I-24 News diplomatic correspondent Mike Wagenheim has more on the Prime Minister's remarks and the timing.
Could Israel go to war on the eve of elections? Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is not ruling it out. After meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin, Netanyahu said upon touchdown in Tel Aviv that war with terror groups in the Gaza Strip could break out at any moment, and that elections will not factor into his decision. Netanyahu, known as Mr. Security, has been dogged by the terrorist Hamas group's inability to control rival Islamist factions in the Strip. Rockets launched at Israeli territory multiple times over the past week were mostly intercepted by the Iron Dome defense system or landed in open areas. On Tuesday night, though, 2 rockets fired at the coastal city of Ashdod during a campaign rally forced Netanyahu's bodyguards to whisk him from the stage, a potentially devastating image for the premier. Netanyahu chastised his political rivals for supposedly gloating over Netanyahu's misfortune. Netanyahu is accused by critics of going too soft on Hamas, which Israel holds responsible for any and all terrorist actions emanating from Gaza. Netanyahu now runs the risk that tougher action that could lead to war, will be seen by the Israeli public as a political rather than security and defense measure. Israel and Hamas have fought 3 wars since 2008. With 3 former IDF chiefs of staff among the top 4 members of the rival blue and white ticket, consistent disruptive attacks from Gaza, growing tension on the Lebanese border, and a sudden openness to rapprochement with the Iranians by Donald Trump, Netanyahu's security credentials, his bread and butter, are now under the microscope like never before. As Israelis head to the polls on Tuesday, will they be doing so with rocket sirens blaring overhead and with tanks heading down the highway? It still seems far-fetched, but Netanyahu is leaving his options open militarily as his options politically continue to narrow. Mike Wagenheim, I-24 News.